Lalita sir.
Om Sinduraruna Vigraham Trinayanam Manikya Maulispurat Taranayaka Shekharam Smitamukhim Apina Vakshoruham Panibhyamalipurna Ratna Chashakam Rattotpalam Bibhratim Saumyam Ratna Ghatastha Rakta Charanam Dhyayet Paramambikam Arunam Karunatarangitakshim Dhrutapasham Kushapushpabana Animadibhiravrutam Mayukhaihi Ahamityeva Vibhavaye Bhavanim Dhyayet Padmasanastam Vikasitavadanam Padmapatrayatakshim Hemabham Pitavastram Karakalitalasadhema Padmam Parangim Sarvalankara Yuktam Satatamabhayadam Bhaktanamram Bhavanim Sri Vidyam Shantamurtim Sakalasuranutam Sarvasampat Pradatrim Sakunkuma Vilepanamalika Chumbi Kasturikam Samandahasitekshanam Sasharachapa Pashankusham Asesha Janamohini Marunamalya Bhushojvalam Japa Kusuma Bhasuram Japa Vidhau Smaredambikam Om Sri Matre Namaha Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Harihi Om, everybody. We are doing Lalita Sahasranamam. Today is going to be the concluding session. We have been doing this almost 1.5 years. So let us see what we have to see in this section. Today is going to be 45th Lahari. This is going to be about Lalita Parameshwari, Lalita Ambika Lahari or Sri Chakrarchana. Both of them we can take up. So that's what we are going to do. We still have 2 more shlokas in this section, 182 and 183. So first we will start with 182. Shloka 994 namas to 997 namas. First, let us chant the shloka. Abala Gopa Vidita Sarva Nullanghya Shasana Sri Chakraraja Nilaya Srimat Tripura Sundari. 994 Namam Abala Gopa Vidita. See, in Telugu also we hear this word Abala Gopam, Abala Gopalam means everybody knows. Like Abala Gopa Vidita. From child to all great Mahatmas, from children to great Mahatmas, everybody knows about mother. This is about talking about Krishna Swarupam. We have seen Rama Swarupam. Ramo Lalitambikaya mentioned so many times. Rama Ramanalam Pata. First time we are seeing the Krishna Tattvam and Radha Tattvam. There is no difference between Radha and Sri Krishna and Radha Tattvam. Both of them are together. So that's what it is, remembering of Radha Tattvam. Abala Gopa Vidita. Everybody knows about mother. Like we mentioned, from children to learned people, from ignorant people to learned, everybody, Medhavi. So that's the common understanding and common meaning. Now, Gopa means that's what we need to see. Protection. Gopa means protection. In this go also, what is it? Mother is protecting is, go means so many meanings are there. One meaning is Vedas. Vedas means including all scriptures. Puranas, itihasas, and then Ashtadasha Purana, Upapuranas, and so many Shastras, Upanishads, everything is included. Vedas means. And Indriyas. Indriyas means both organs of perception and organs of action. And then third meaning is Arth, Bhumi, protecting all these. And Surya Kirana means sun rays. And then of course go means cow. Everybody knows that. Like Abala Gopa Vidita. Like everybody knows go means cow. Go means cow. All of them mother is protecting. Means everything, in and through everything, and mother is protecting everything. Everything is covered, individual selves, and then all the scriptures, everybody, everything. So this is what we have seen. And then how do we know? People say, we are saying Abala Gopa Vidita. Everybody knows about mother. Means as I, Aham Swarupena. Ahamityeva vibhavaye bhavani. When we think about these namas, mother takes us to her level, makes us herself. There is no difference between mother and us. That's what mother reveals. That is the meaning here. So that's why aham. Before knowledge, what do we say? Aham, aham, I means the small I, individual self. That's what we are referring. I did it, I did it. I am the cause for everything. I am the source for everything. But when we learned like Samskrita Purusham for Prakruta Purusha, means whenever we Prakruta Purusha means whenever we are connected to the world, then we say refer to I means small I, individual self. But when we learn all these namas, we refer to the higher self. That is aham, I, that big self. That is what consciousness, that is what Lalita Parameshwari. So that is what it is represent here. Abala Gopa Vidita. And then now 995 namam is Sarvan Ullanghya Shasana. Sarvan means all, everything, everybody. Ullangya Shasana. Shasana means order, niyati. Everything in whole world, universe is mother, everybody is following mother's orders. What are those? Sun is coming at the same time, night is coming, moon is coming, and then the earth is revolving, all the planets are revolving around the sun. Who is doing all this? Mother. Even in our body also, we are not doing anything. Prana Shakti is doing automatically. We are not putting the iPhone or iCharger or phone on our, our speakers on our phone. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We are not telling. Who is doing? Mother. By mother's order, niyati. And then same thing, our digestive system. Mother is doing everything. Whatever we eat, whatever we intake, that is, order is there. In us, in whole universe also. We have seen in so many namas how the order is. How mother is Prabhi. So that's why Sarvan Ullangya Shasana. And then 996th namam is Sri Chakra Raja Nilaya. Because we need to know where that mother is, who is doing that order, who is taking care of it, and then everybody knows. Then we have to know where she is. Sri Chakra Raja Nilaya. Sri Chakram is mother's geometrical form. We see in a lot of pictures, in lot of, especially in Telugu book, we see all the time. This is the one, Sri Chakram. This is the mother's form and Sri Chakram. So that's what Sri Chakra Raja Nilaya. Why this? See, all the gods have geometrical form. That is called Yantram, including Hanumanji, Rama Bhagavan, Durga Devi, everybody. But why mother became Sri Chakra Rajam is, everybody knows, like Abala Gopa Vidita. So many people worship Sri Chakram. This everybody, especially whoever takes the mantra diksha, they worship once a month. Every Purnima day, they take the guru comes and invite the guru, and lot of ladies, they have join there and do the Sri Chakra Archana. This is elaborate process. It takes almost like 6 to 8 hours. That is why whenever we chant, whenever we know the meaning, we are doing Sri Chakra Archana as though we are doing. That's how we have to see. So that's why Sri Chakra Raja Nilaya. Then how do we do it? This question always comes, no matter how many times we hear this doubt. Now the beautiful shloka, you all know how I love to share the shlokas from scriptures. The shloka is given, Jhanaika Drushya Jnanangi Vidyatma Hrudaya Sada Atmaikyan Muktihi Mayati Chiranushtana Gauravat. Jhanaika Drushya, first one. How it's like a 3D, wearing 3D glasses. Like when we see clearly in our meditation, whenever we hear this elaboration or bhashyam or commentary, we know how to think about mother, what to see, what to expect in our meditation. Means we are doing LASIK surgery in and through, we are seeing mother outside also, wearing 3D glasses. That's why this commentary is useful. Now, Jnanangi, her Angi means her body, Swarupam, her nature is filled with Jnanam. Jnanam means knowledge. Vidyatma. Vidya again, according to Upanishads, it is the Upasana. Upasana means making the connection. With two things are required. With bhakti is required, devotion. Then only we can do vidya and knowledge, devotion and knowledge. Two things we can connect to the mother. And then where? That question again. Hrudaya sada. Hrudayam means our heart. She's there in our heart, always looking. When this my child is going to turn inward, antarmukha samaradhya, bahirmukha sudurlabha. So that's why making you turn. Hrudaya sada, she's always there in our heart. Then what happens when we look within? Atmaikyan muktihi, identification, tadatmyam, that then we are making the connection. Tadatmyam means right now we are making the connection towards outside the world. When we know these meanings, names, bhashyam, commentary, then we can make the connection to the namas, and then we see mother inside. Then what happens? Muktihi means liberation. Mayati chiranushtana gauravat. Then mother is Maya Swarupam too. What choice is ours? Where do we want to put our mind and heart and thoughts? Then how long do we need to do? Chiranushtana Gauravat. Continuous. As long as we are alive. As long as we are breathing, we need to do this. Then we might think we have a lot of things to do, taking care of the family, cooking, cleaning, attend a lot of functions, weddings, so much to do. How? That is why we can attend all these outside. Outwardly, we can do everything. Inwardly, we can do all this chintana. Chintana always goes, chintana means dhyana, meditation, always inward. That is why we can do alone. We don't need too many people. While we are flying, while we are doing actions, we can do. That is why hold on to some namas, something, whatever clicks to you, whatever you can hold on to you, then just hold on. Then you can constantly thinking about mother, like breathing. We don't tell everybody, whole universe, I'm doing breathing. It happens automatically. In the same way, here also, we have to do automatically. That's why all these are all required. When all these things are inside, we can do it. Outside, we can do everything. There is no obstruction in anything. And that's why Sri Chakra Raja Nilaya. And then when we talk about Sri Chakram, we have done elaborately, but I'm going to cover this one just to touch base with this. Keep this book in front of you and see the cover page, and then you can follow very easily. First, we are going from bottom to top. First one is square. You can see the square, that is called Trailokya Mohana Chakram. It is also called Bhupuram. That has 3 lines. Three lines have devatas. All 3 lines put together is Trailokya Mohana Chakram. There are 28 devatas are there. And second one is Shodashadala Padmam. That is 16 petals lotus. Each one is, imagine all the devatas are sitting there. Imagine that. Because all this is, we are covered. I'm not talking about each taking up each individual devata. Sarvasha Paripuraka Chakram. It has 16 devatas. And then third one is 8 dala, 8 petals. Like petals means each petal, one devata is sitting. That is Sarva Sanshobhana Chakram. 8 devatas are sitting. See how many devatas. Sri Chakram is nothing but our body too. From bottom, Sahasrara Chakram to our feet, everything we are seeing, filled with all devatas. Now, fourth one is 14 triangle. Now, triangle section coming. 14 triangles, that is called Cheturdasharam or Sarva Saubhagyadayaka Chakram. 14 devatas, devis are sitting. Then fifth one, Bahirdasharam. 10 triangles, that is Sarvardha Sadhaka Chakram. 6th one, Antardashara, that is 10 triangles, Sarva Rakshakara Chakram. Means 2 10 triangles are there. Then 7th one, Ashtakonam, that is Sarvarogahara Chakram. 8 triangles. You can see it. When you see, pay attention. That's why even Sri Chakram, they have the 3 different colors are given. And then Ashtakonam we have done. 8th one is Sarva Siddhi Prada Chakram, that is triangle. 9th one, Sarvanandamaya Chakram, that is Bindu. That's where Shiva and Parvati are residing. That is where our, according to yoga, that's where our we need to reach that place. According to Vedanta, that place is Hrudayam. But according to yogam, that is our top of our head. That is called Sarvanandamaya Chakram. Then everything is bliss, happiness. We see everything is happy, joy. Nandati Nandachenam. That's what Shankaracharya says in Bhajagovinda Stotram. So this is what Sri Chakra Raja Nilaya. Again, so many types of Sri Chakrams are there. One is Bhu Prastaram. It is like a square. It is like a square, like a plank. Usually this is what they use for when they do the deity installation in temples. Do lot of pujas, worships are done, and then it depends on the deity. They keep this yantram. It is also called yantram. Wherever it is prana pratishtha is done in temples, it is a must. They do this. It is all according to Agama Shastra. How to do all this? There is a scripture is there. There is a procedure. There is a method is there. Then Meru Prastaram. Meru Prastaram is usually we see it like a cylindrical form. From top is Bindu, bottom. That's how it goes. Square comes down. That is why Meru Prastaram. Kailasa Prastaram. Like that, so many are there. If you see like a 3-dimensional Sri Chakram, you can see every layer clearly. If you have anywhere, you can see it's very clearly. You can see all these layers are avaranas. So this is what Sri Chakra Raja Nilaya. And then 997th Namam, 182nd Shloka, Srimat Tripura Sundari. Srimat Tripura Sundari. The Tripura Namam we have covered elaborately last time. That's why we are not seeing 3 English, 3 Telugu, Sanskrit 3 same. All 3 Pura, so many 3s are there. Everywhere, mother is the Sri, consciousness, self. Because of mother, we are able to function. We are able to see everything. The whole world is filled with so many 3s, 3 gunas, sattva, rajas, tamo gunas, 3 sandhyas, 3 bodies, 3 states, all of them. That is why mother is called Sundari, beautiful. Because of mother alone, everything is Sundaram. That is why even Rama, Ramayanam, Valmiki Ramayanam, Sundarakanda, beautiful shloka is given. Everything is Sundaram there. Ramayanam is beautiful. Ramacharita is beautiful. Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan is beautiful. Sita Mata is beautiful. Including our Hanumanji is so beautiful. And then Mantram is beautiful. Vanam is beautiful because our Ashoka Vanam, beautiful shloka is given. Everything is Sundaram. That's why mother is also Sundari. This is all. Radha Tattvam is also, and Sita Tattvam, and then Lalita Parabhattarika Tattvam and Gayatri Tattvam. All these are all most beautiful, most wonderful. To know all these, that is what Srimat Tripura Sundari. That's why Sri Mata, Sri Maharagni, Srimat Tripura Sundari. So this is Srishti Sthiti Layakarini. We have creation, sustenance, and dissolution. All of them together in us, in each individual level, in universal level. Both we need to take. That is what the beauty of Lalita Sahasranamam. It talks about individual level, in our level, and whole universe level, Vishwarupam. That's why it is, but both of them are not different. Both of them are same. Microcosm, macrocosm. That's what Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda says. There is no difference. We feel the difference. That's all. As long as we are ignorant. Ajnanam. That is why Ajnanam, Ajnana, that's why we have seen the Namam. Abhyaja Karunamurti Rajnana Dhvamta Deepika. Mother ignites that knowledge, that flame in us. So that's why we reduce the difference from individual levels to total level. That's why Srimad Tripura Sundari. So we will chant the shlokam, 182 shlokam. Abala Gopa Vidita Sarva Nullanghya Shasana Sri Chakraraja Nilaya Srimad Tripura Sundari. Now we are entering into 183rd shlokam. This is what? 3 namas actually. Shlokam is 2 padas, but 2 namas only, 3 namas only. We will see that. Sri Shiva Shiva Shaktekya Rupini Lalitambika Evam Sri Lalita Devya Namnam Sahasrakam Chaguhum Iti Sri Brahmanda Purane Uttarakhande Sri Hayagriva Agastya Samvade Sri Lalita Sahasranama Rahasya Nama Sahasra Stotra Kadhanam Sampurnam. See, that's why Rahasya Namam, this one, we have seen all these meanings. Why the Rahasya Namam? That's why we need this elaboration, Bhashyam, commentary. So now let us take up this 183rd shlokam, 998 Namam, Sri Siva. Sri means Lord Shiva, consciousness, self. Shiva, long one, Va, Sri Shiva. Shiva is mother's name. Before also, Shiva Kameshwara Ankasta, Shiva Swadhina Vallabha, we have seen. Shiva means a mother. Both of them are, all these namas are, there is no difference between mother and father, Amma and Ayya. That's why Telugu people, we say Ammayya. Then we can say relaxed, peaceful, happy. So Rahasya Namas, 3 namas are Rahasya Namas. Shiva, Bhavani, Shiva, Bhavani and Uma. All of them are Rahasya Namas. That's why we have taken up these 3 namas very elaborately. So that Sri Shiva. And then Shiva means Shobha, auspiciousness, Mangalam. And then Anandam, Shantam. So many meanings are there. All of them put together is Sri Shiva. Sri means mother, father, consciousness and self. Vedantins call as Brahman. And then 999th Namam, Shiva Shakti Aikya Rupini. Again, Shiva Shakti Aikya Rupini. Both of them are together. That's why we always have to see them together. Even Lingams also, they are together. That Lingam is formed like this on the top, like this, and then Panavattam, where we pour the water, and then water comes out, that is where mother resides. So that's why both of them are always together. She takes us to that place where both of them are together. According to Sri Chakram, that is the Bindu Sthanam. According to in us, that is where Yoga Margam, this is top of our head. That is the Sarvanandamaya Chakram. That is where the bliss crown Chakram. So that's where Shiva Shaktyakya Rupini means giver of moksham, liberation. Not only giver of liberation, maybe people are not ready. For them, what do we do? The question again, Ihaloka, Paraloka, whatever we desire in this world or hereafter or liberation. While we are alive, while we are living, Jivan Mukti, whatever we want, whatever we desire, giver of that. That is why Shiva Shaktyakya Rupini. Then 1000th Namam, 1000, Sahasram, Lalita Ambika, Lalita Ambika. Ambika means mother, Lalita. So that's what this Namam is talking about. See, beautiful again, Padma Puranam, beautiful shloka is given. Lokanatitya Lalite Lalita Tena Sauchyate. That's what it is. Means Lokan Atitam, because all these, beyond all these worlds, that is what mother is representation of. Beyond all these 14 worlds we have seen, from here and here up and here below down, all the worlds, mother is beyond all the worlds. That is why we say Mano Vacha Magochara. We will not perceive with our mind or with speech, but mind is required. Until we learn all these meanings, mind is required. That is for Saguna Brahma Upasana. But beyond going mind, that is what Nirguna Brahma Upasana, that is called abidance. Abidance in our true nature, abidance in ourself. Both are required. Then there are no thoughts, only that state. We just stay absorbed in that state. That is what Lalitambika. That's why beyond Mano Vachama Gochara. But speech is required until we learn the meaning. So that's why, but again, Lalita meaning, so many meanings are given. I will just give you the Sanskrita meanings. One is Shobha, Vilasamu, Gambhiryam, Madhuryam, sweetness, and Sthiryam, like that Sthiratvam, and then Tejasu, brilliance, like Tejas, and then seventh one, Lalityam, and then there is last one is Audaryam. Audaryam means compassion. Everything is mother's nature. That is what Lalita meaning. Lalitambika. Then again, she is the cause for the whole universe, cause for each individual, everybody. And then Nama Rupa Adhitam, name and form, beyond name and form. And when we think about Lalitambika, she gives Chitta Shuddhi, purification of mind. Then only our intellect functions. That's where the knowledge takes place. That's where knowledge stays. Because mind, subtler than mind is buddhi. Intellect means buddhi. Then when there is knowledge take place in buddhi, there is an easier way, much faster we reach to Lalitambika. Then Mahalavanya Shevadihi, treasure of Mahalavanyam. Mother's nature is Lavanyam, because she is so compassion, so tender, Madhura Swabhavam. So everything is put together, all happiness, joy, whatever you can think of, kindness, everything is mother. That's why we have seen Lokatita, Gunatita, Sarvatita, Shamatmika. Shamatmika means all happiness. Sham karotiti shankaraha, peace of mind. That is what we get. And then this Lalitambika, this Phalasruti is also, this is the highest stotram. In all stotram, this is the highest. It does not mean this is one stotram is above or below. This is called Nahi Ninda Nyayam. If you do Vishnu Sahasranamam, that's what they talk about. If you do Lalita Sahasranamam, we just have to say, because mother is the hero in here. Mother is in highest position. We need to get the full faith, full conviction. That's why they say that. Does not mean one God is higher, one God is lower. But that's how the scriptures talk about. That's how they teach. That's how we stay in that nature. We have the full faith. That is why highest stotram. And then apamrutyu nashanam means, like all of a sudden we hear people they just left this body, not leaving the full length, full living, just goes. That is called apamrutyu. So that take out all these. And ihaloka paraloka sukham, here and hereafter, are giver of liberation. All this put together, Lalitambika. And then that is the 1000 namam. Now we still have to do the second line. So that means we have finished all 1000 namas. Sri Shiva Shiva Shaktyekya Rupini Lalitambika. Up to this, namas are done. But then we still have the second padam, means second line. That is Evam Sri Lalita Devya Namnam Sahasrakam Chaguhum. Evam means in this way, Sri Lalita Devi Namnam. All these namas are expounded, are explained about Sri Lalita Devi. So far, that's what we have seen. That's what they are talking about. That's why, according to Namas, up to Lalita Ambika, Namas are done. And then, but second Padam, Namas are not there. There is also kind of beautiful methodology. There is a system why they had to do the second Padam. Padam means line. After the Namas are done. Why? Because there are 182.5 now. 182.5 and 182.5 means together. What happens? 365. You are very good in math. Means one line for each day. All put together, each shlokam, each line is for one day. 365 days is covered. That is why 182 first line is we are taking up. Namas are done. Whole year, when we chant, whole year it is going to be good. Means every day, every moment, every second, every day, every whatever you can think of, every kshanam moment will be excellent, very good. Where there are no obstacles in any path we can take up, whether business field, our children's marriage, or our health, if anything we can take up, everything will be good. At least we get the support from the universe. Mother will send at the right time, at the right moment, right person. That is really required for our life, for our living. So that is why 182 and half, that put together two padas. So that's why 183 last line is only the just covering. So far they have expounded or explained. That is what it is talking about. So now we have covered all these 1000 namas, 1000 elaborately. But I'm going to take up like a summary. Even though elaborately we have taken up 45 vidyas or sections or lahari, but I'm going to tell you the summary. That way you can connect to it easily. At least when you are going through the book, you can just write down. So first shloka is about mother's glory. Sri Mata, Sri Maharagni, Srimat Simhari. That is the glory. She is the cause for creation, sustenance, and dissolution. And why she took this form? Formless took form is Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta Devakarya Samujjata. Why Chidagni? Chit Agni means consciousness or the self or the knowledge. Through that knowledge alone, mother took the form. And then why Devakarya Samujjata? All the devatas worshipped mother. Devatas' job is what? To protect the whole world. That is why everything is devata for us. Sun god, moon god, and earth god, wind god, vayu devata, every fire god, agni devata, jala devata, everything is devata. They are all protecting all of us. They all worshipped because sometimes when their calamities comes, they cannot do anything beyond their capacity, like a lot of negativity comes. Then all these gods worship to universal, the source, their source. Now, what happened? All the Shakti, that Bhandasura, the demon, negativities are so high, all the energy is taken out from everything, grains, individuals, and society. Everybody became very weak. Then what do we need when we become weak? We need Shakti, energy. That's why they needed Shakti. That's why they had to pray to Lord Shiva. Shakti belongs to Shiva. Mother always belongs to Shakti, Shiva Bhagavan. And Shiva Bhagavan belongs to Shakti, mother only. That's why if we need Shiva, we need to pray to mother. That's why Shivananda Lahari. And then if we need mother, we need to pray Shiva Bhagavan. That's why all the gods pray to Shiva Bhagavan. Then mother is inside Shiva Bhagavan as formless. Then she kept the form outside. That's why mother took the form. That's why from second shloka onwards, that 21st shloka, that is Saguna Brahma Upasana. That's why we have seen elaborately also According to this book, Ujjadbhanu Sahasrabha Chaturbahu Samanvita. Whole thing, this one. At that time also I mentioned this whole form we have seen. Whatever we take up this, whole thing, this, keep this book open, memorize the shloka from 2nd to 21st shloka. Just imagine, just feel that Dhyanayikam, all this form, this is what it is talking about. We covered elaborately with 4 hands wearing the red saree, Pasham, Ankusham, and then the Raga Swarupa Pashadhya, Krodha Karankushojvala, Manorupekshu Kodanda, Panchatanmatra Sayaka. So that's what second section, Saguna Brahma Upasana, it is called. Then third one is Mother Abode, that shlokas from 22nd to 23rd shlokas. Means Manidvipam, mother's abode, Nivasa Sthanamu. That is also called Sumer Shunga Madhyastha. And then fourth section, shlokas from 24th to 33rd shloka. That is why mother took the form Bhandasura Vatha. Don't think Bhandasura is outside. Bhandasura is not only outside, within us also. That is more powerful. That needs to get destroyed. That is Kama as Bhandasura as Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madamatsarya. One set. Ahankara, Mamakaram. Second set. Ragam, Dvesham. Third set. Ayness and minus. All these put together is Bhandasura. And then 24th shlokas to 33rd shloka. Now I am giving in shlokas format. Fifth section is Panchadashi Mahamantram. Mother has a 15-letter mantram. That is called Panchadashi. Shodashi is 16-letter mantram. That Panchadashi mantram, Sri Bijam is added. That shlokas from 34th to 37th shloka. Then sixth one is Grandhi Bhedanam. The shlokas from 38 to 40 shlokas. Not of the heart. Means there is a, like how example is, there is a shoelace we tie. Like same way we tied our heart with this knot of the heart. That's get removed. When we chant these shlokas, when we meditate on mother, that is mother's job. We don't need to do any hard work to remove that knots. Mother will take care of that, to remove those knots. So that is what Grandhi Bhedanam, or knot of the heart. Then seventh one is 41 shloka to 43rd shloka, Bhavani Vidya, Bhavani Bhavana Gamya. When we meditate, when we think about mother, we always have to think about mother as Bhavana. Bhavana alone we can know about mother, thinking about. And then eighth one is Parabrahma Tattvam, shlokas from 44 to 53rd shloka. Means ni, starts with ni, silence, Nishabda Nama. Whenever we go to silence, then we can know about mother. This is also called Nirguna Brahma Upasana. Saguna Brahma Upasana we have seen. This is Nirguna Brahma Upasana. Then ninth one, Mahayagam. That is shlokas from 54th to 58th shlokas. This is great yagam. So this is the best way to do mother's thinking. Even if you cannot take up all the namas, take up some sections, memorize them, keep on listening to these namas. And then just we can do in future Telugu also, if people shows interest, send text to mother Karuna Amma, then slowly, as we need to absorb, the abidance has to happen. That is called Nididhyasana. According to Vedanta, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Shravana means keep listening. Manana means reflecting. Nididhyasana means abidance. This has to happen. This is called Mahayagam. Then 10th is Manu Vidya, 59th shloka to 64th shloka. These are all devotees. They worshipped Manu. Manu is great devotee. How he worshipped, how he achieved the state, how he, that's what is described. Then 11th one is Bhanu Vidya. Bhanu means sun god. He also worshipped mother. How he did it, all these explained. They are all giving us tips, and then quick tips, all those, like quick notes. We all these even in library also we get that. That's what the people read and pass the exams. These are all like that. Bhanu Vidya, 65th shloka to 69th shloka. This is all in shloka format. Now Bhuvaneshwari Vidya, 12th one. Shlokas from 70th, 70 to 76th shloka. This is also called Hreem Bijam. Bhuvaneshwari Mata Bijam, mantra Bijaksharam is Hreem Bijam. And then 13th one is Vagvadini Vidya or Raho Yagam, secretly inside, go inward. Antarbukha Samarajya, Bahirmukha Sudarlabha. Go inward, that is shlokas from 77th to 89th shloka. So that's what Bhagavadini Vidya or Raho Yagam, both of them we can take up, going inward. Then 14th section is Gayatri Vidya or Gayatri Namam, whole section, that is from 89th shlokam to 96th shlokam. That's what it is, shlokas. Gayatri Vidya. Even we can just think about all these namas and listen to this section and see. And then 15th one, Shat Chakras, that shlokas from 97 shloka to 110 shlokas. 6 energy centers in us. They are called Mooladhara. If you take up the spinal cord from all the way bottom to high, we are going all the way bottom, Mooladhara Chakram, 4 petals, mother is sitting like that, think like that elaborately, but I'm just giving you the glimpses. Think 4 devatas, mothers are sitting. Then a second one, behind the genital, that is Swadhisthana Chakram, 6 petals, 6 devis are sitting. That is where mothers are taking care of me, they are guiding me, they are protecting me, think like that. Then third one is Manipura Chakram, which is at navel, that is 10 petal lotus, that is 10 devis are sitting, and all their mothers are really helping me to whatever I eat, digestive system, or my if they are pregnant ladies, Garbham, they are all protecting, taking care of me, think like that. And then Hrudayam, heart center, Anahata Chakram, that is 12 petals, 1 lotus with 12 petals, 12 devis are taking care of me, protecting me, guiding me in my life, whatever path I take up. And then Vishuddhi Chakram, throat Chakram, they are 16 petals and 1 lotus, 16 deities are they sitting there and protecting me, guiding me, and taking care of my speech, and then make sure I speak the right words, right letters, everything. That's what they are protecting me. And then Agnya Chakram, between eyebrows, 2 devis are sitting, and they are all, if I do not practice, they are all knots. If I practice, meditate, then all these knots open up, then I can connect to the mother. Sahasrara Chakram, all the way at the top of our head, that is called Crown Chakram. That's where Shiva and Shakti are together. This is all Shat Chakras topic, most beautiful, most efficient way to do the meditation. 97 to 110 shlokas. Now 16th section is Vimarsha Rupini Vidya, 111 shloka to 119, 119 shloka. Vimarsha Rupini, whole universe is covered by mother, in and through, pervaded by mother. 17th Dakshayani Vidya or Lopa Mudra Vidya, 120th shloka to 136th shloka. This is also called refer to clean bijam. Both of them, Lopa Mudra again is mother's devotee, greatest devotee. She worshipped mother. She is the wife of Agastya Maharshi. Both of them are worshipped mother, both of them together. And then 18th section is Saraswati Swarupam, 137th shloka to 142nd shloka. Saraswati, representation of purity and knowledge. Knowledge requires purity of mind, clarity of knowledge. That is what Saraswati Swarupam. 19th is 100 diseases, Roga Nivrutti, takes care of all the diseases, even physical and mental, intellectual, psychological or spiritual, any level. all diseases will be gone. Very beautiful, only 2 shlokas. You can do it for yourself and our other people, telling their gotra, nakshatram, birth star, and then telling their name. Do this very, very efficient, very powerful. 143rd shloka to 144 shloka, only 2 shlokas. And then 20th is Mahakali, 145 shloka to 150th shloka. Mahakali Swarupam. And then 21 is Kapardini Vidya, 151 shloka to 159th shloka. This is also called one form of Shiva, Kapardini Vidya. And then Shiva also worshipped mother. Shiva also great devotee of mother. Then 22nd, Yajna Swarupam, 160th shloka, 160 to 174th shloka. Whole thing is Yajna Swarupam. Yajna means whole life is our Yajnam. That's why selfless act is Yajnam. We have to do selflessly, like how Hanumanji did it. Hanuman, everything offered to Sita Mata and Ram Bhagavan. Whatever he did, same way, whole life is Yajnam. And then 23rd section is Lalita Swarupam or Sri Chakra Upasana, 175 shlokas, 183 shlokam. That's where the conclusion takes place. All of them. So this is, all namas are representation of mother, but especially this 175 shloka to 183. All of them are Lalita Swarupam, revealing what Sri Lalita Parabhattarika is, or Mahatripura Sundari is. So we have seen elaborately all this. Like I said, everything is service. Everything we are doing like with gratitude. We have to follow these two Gurudev words, Chinmayananda, Swami Chinmayananda. Everything is a service, everything for Krutagnyata Bhavam, gratitude. Before I conclude, as usual, I have to show my service I'm doing for my Guru, our Swami Chinmayananda and Swami Tejomayananda Guruji. But now, gratitude I have to show. First one, foremost, is Chinmaya Ramalaya. They have done a great job conducting this series of lectures about Lalita Sahasranamam. All the members in Chinmaya Ramalaya, I really show my gratitude with the sincere gratitude and then humility. Especially, I know she does not want to be mentioned, Karunaji, Karuna Amma. Tirelessly every week, she's posting the messages on WhatsApp and tirelessly, continuously recording and posting them on Chinmaya Ramalaya YouTube. You can visit that website, Chinmaya Ramalaya. Otherwise, in our Lalita Sahasranamam WhatsApp group also, everywhere she's posting. So, yes, Karuna Amma, thank you so much. This is my gratitude to you. And Chinmaya Ramalaya, whole everybody, all members. And Swami Shantananda, of course, and Swami Siddhananda. With their blessings, with their affection only, we are able to do this. Our greatest, our first Acharya, that's how we met Swami Shantananda and Siddhananda, both of them. It's my privilege to serve both of them. I feel always really gratitude, do the service to them. Of course, Swami Chinmayananda, Guruji, all of them are included in that. Guru Parampara is all my Guru Parampara, showing my gratitude. So that then, first and foremost, getting this body to do my sadhana, for my progress, my parents, mother and father, with their blessings, I'm showing my gratitude to them, because they instilled these satsang vasanas to serve society, to serve great purusha, satpurushas. Because of them only, I got this vasana tendency, samskaras. To them, I'm really doing my gratitude, pranams, and with humility. And second one, this is first portion. Second one, after marriage, once we entered into Grihasthashramam, of course, my in-laws, my mother-in-law and father-in-law, they also have so much gratitude. They have the interest in these satsangs and all that. They're great family. My father-in-law used to do lot of Puranas, Bhagavata Purana also. For them, I'm showing my gratitude with humility, pranams. And of course, my husband, sincere Cheruvu Subramanyam Garu. Without his support, I could have never done all this. He always encourages me to proceed, to give lectures, to share knowledge and do the service. My family members, my children, all of them, daughters, daughter-in-law, and my son and son-in-law, grandkids, everybody, they keep asking me, grandchildren, do you have satsang today, Amma? See, that's why we are all doing the service. I always tell them, do the service. So humility and gratitude, showing to all of them. And then foremost, again, all of you tirelessly coming every week after week, every Thursday, with your support, with your inspiration. I'm just wanted to share. I've made me to learn, really. I learned so much, actually. You think you are learning, but no, I learned so much. While speaking, I'm listening. And then I'm preparing. I'm just learned so much. Then I really appreciate now. I'm getting goosebumps now with all of you. My humility and my namaskaram, pranams with kritagnyata bhavam, gratitude to all of you. And then everybody listening, and then all family members, my sister-in-laws, my everybody, whole family. We are all one family anyway, Chinmaya family. And of course, Guru Parampara, Swami Chinmayananda, that is foremost. And then another one I have to really show my gratitude with humility is Swami, not Swami, Sri Samaveda Shanmukha Sharma Garu. Just he really did a great job on Lalita Sahasranamam. Really, really great. I always tell him, really listen to you, and then do the, follow you very, like what do you say, tirelessly, and then listen to all of lectures and take your points. When I do my Lalita Sahasranamam lectures, that's how he blessed me, really, giving the mother's prasadam, tambulam, offer to mother. And then he said, take this yourself and then give these lectures in Sharada Peetham. That is also Sringeri Sharada Peetham. Very much mother's blessing, that's really Sharada. You all know Sringeri Sharada Peetham. And then Sharada Peethams are so many places in Hyderabad and everywhere. So that's how he blessed me. I'm able to do. And Gurudev's blessings also. So with all of them, everybody, I'm showing my gratitude with humility. And may I, Mother, Universal Mother, bless me to do this service in all subjects, in all our scriptures, to share with all of you. May Mother bless all of us, and may Mother grace will be on all of us. May Mother protect all of us. This is what I'm sharing all this. Whatever mistakes I did, they are my mistakes, not Guru Paramparas or mothers. Whatever mistakes are mine, whatever knowledge you acquired, whatever you can hold on to, any nama or one namam, that is all your mother's grace and Gurudev's grace, Guru Parampara's grace. So if I forget anybody, please forgive me. All your support only, I'm able to do this. May we continue this path. May we really stay in this scriptural path. So may Mother bless all of us. With this, I'm going to conclude. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Harihi Om. Everybody, thank you very much.
Thank you.